an Endeavour Award winner at Hyden Primary School. And she also beat Kim Beasley's daughter in the Year 8 Santa Maria College public speaking final. That is definitely something to be proud of, people. Can we give her a round of applause, please? Tonight, she moonlights as co-MC of the 2013 Physiotherapy Pageant, Rihanna Moritz.
Hey everyone. Who has time for shoes? I'm going to be a neurophysio. I don't like wearing shoes. Okay, still mourning after being stripped of head girl title in 2010 at Great Southern Grammar Albany. She was a child prodigy in clarinet and she can even play the recorder with her nose. A gun at Minesweeper, she holds the fastest game time on every computer she gets her hands on. Your co-MC for tonight's pageant, Bronte Ellis. Welcome to the stage, Bronte. How do you feel about tonight's competition?
I'm pretty excited to see the talent that's about to come up. We have a great turnout here. It's good to see all the physios dressed in something other than crop tops and leggings. It looks like some of you have even done your hair this morning or this afternoon, which is good to see.
I agree, Bronte, I agree. But how about the contestants? Are they looking as good as they need?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did see some of them getting changed out the back, and not bad talents, Ree.
Not bad at all. Well, shall we get this pageant started? How about we introduce our first contestant?
Okay, up first is a standout tube massage and walking aids. Put your hands together for tonight's first contestant, Leo Ng. Come over here, Leo. Okay. Leo. Ni hao, Leo.
Ni hao.
Your hair's looking very good tonight, Leo.
Yeah, as always, I always spend a good 2 hours on my hair.
2 hours? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Leo, I've got a few questions to ask you. First up, what is your favourite thing about physio?
Oh, probably my favourite thing about physio, probably being the best about everything. That's me, Leo. I'm the best at everything.
Everything. Okay. So, Leo, why should you be Mr. Physio of 2013?
Yeah, there's something I have to tell. Oh? There's something I have to tell all you physio students. You haven't seen me for the last 2 years. I only taught you massage and physics in first year. I've moved on. I've moved on to bigger, better. There's a very select group of students I've been teaching. I'd like to show all of you guys. Take my shirt off.
Leo, please explain.
As you guys can see, I've been teaching the exercise, sports, science, rehabilitation classes. They're a lot smarter than you, and I've been recently crowned the exercise, sports, science, rehabilitation male 2013. It's a much greater honour than the physio group because they are much smarter than you guys and a lot better looking. That is why me and my great physique, as you can see, I have great pecs, but I have moved on to that bigger and better. So I don't think I should be eligible for this very, what can I say?
Well, Leo, I think you might just move on, hey? What do you think? I have one more question to ask you. If you could change the world, what would you do?
Well, firstly, I'd make everyone learn how to look after their backs. I enjoy teaching about backs. And also, I'd make everyone a Fremantle Dockers supporter. Yeah!
Good choice, Leo. Good choice. Who's up next, Ree?
Okay. Alrighty. Up next is everyone's favourite smiley Canadian tutor. Kudos to you if your brain has the capacity to keep up with what she's saying. It's Michelle Kendall. Hi Michelle, how are you tonight?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. So, questions for tonight's pageant. What's your favourite thing about physio?
Well, it would have to be my field, musculoskeletal science, private practice. It's just my thing. And, that's my favourite thing about physio.
Hey, great. And so why should you be Miss Physio 2013?
Well, to me, musculoskeletal is just common sense. That's how I teach it to my students. It's easy, right, guys? Simple.
And so that's why you should be Physio, okay. And so if you could change the world, what would you do, Michelle?
Well, I would make sure that all of you and everyone can understand the convex-concave joint rule. Okay, guys, concave, same. Easy, right?
So easy. All right, we'll give it up for Michelle. Thank you very much.
All right, you guys are going to like this next. An eager neuro tutor with an Oscar-worthy acting ability for every pathology. Give it up for Anne Furness. You seem like you're pretty raring to go.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. Anne, what's your thing about physio? What's your favourite thing about physio?
I don't know. I think there's many favourite things about physio. But, really, if you have a right-sided brain injury, then you can have many things. Alright, so my favourite thing about physio. You have a right-sided brain injury, right? You can have many, many things like anosognosia, visuospatial disorders, the like. You guys should all know this from your lecture notes. You've been looking at them? Yeah, that's what I thought. Usual. No, but Anyway, is it getting hot in here? Is everyone else hot in here? I mean cold. I'm a bit cold. You cold?
Sorry, Anne, I don't think you really answered our question then. And do you mind answering another few questions for us? How about we just put the jumper down, hey? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so Anne, why do you think you should be Miss Physio of 2013?
Well, Bronte, let's face it, there would never be a dull moment without me. And I think teaching you lot deserves a bloody medal. Don't you guys listen to me? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to the bloody wall. That's why.
Are you okay, Anne? You sound a little frustrated.
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
All right, last question. If you could change the world, what would you do?
Well, you see, I think the question is the answer there, because I think I've already changed the world. I did help co-write the modified Berg balance scale. I think that deserves a medal. Also, I just think I've been doing a pretty good job. So, yeah, how would you change the world, Bronte?
I'm sorry, Anne. I'm not actually in the pageant, so. Well, what? What a good answer we had from Anne there. So, how do you think the contestants are going so far, Ree?
I'd say it's going pretty well, Bronte. It's quite a tough comp this year, but there's a few big names that we're yet to see, I feel, so let's get on to the next lot. Up next, he's not a fully qualified physio, but might as well be. He was once referred to as the Physio Bachelor of the Year and entices women with his high bun and luscious curls. This person's sending a raging bun epidemic through the year, with followers such as Callum Cox. It's Sebastian Eglinton!
Ew.
Just doing a quick model for us. Great. That's nice. Okay. Welcome to the competition, Seb. So let's just get straight into the questions, shall we? So what is your favourite thing about physio?
It's probably the babes, eh? So many birds.
Good answer. And so why should you be Mr. Physio 2013? You're not even qualified.
You know what? I want to be Mrs. Physio. I got the hair, got the legs. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you do if you could change the world?
The way I would change the world. One first-year physio student at a time.
Wow, thanks, Seb. Everyone give it up for Seb.
Okay. He has been spotted by students running on the beach to keep up his fitness and gives a great explanation of what 1RM means in ACS 252. Please make a warm welcome to Dave Sainsbury. Are you okay, Dave?
Yeah.
So, Dave, what's your favourite thing about physio?
That's a good question, Bronte. Let's examine that question. You posed a good question. And I do tend to agree with you. And I think it definitely is.
What a great answer. So, Dave, why do you think you should be Mr. Physio of 2013?
Another great question. But to truly answer that question, let's first break it down into its components. So there's two components to that question, everyone. Mr. and Physio, okay? Firstly, Mr. And secondly, Physio. So, I think I've answered your question there, Bronte.
So you're a pretty ideal candidate, okay? Okay, and lastly, if you could change the world, what would you change?
Another good question. Now, I've had a lot of time in physio. I've spent a lot of time in physio. And I've learned that the world's a strange place.
Well, yeah, round of applause for Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Enjoy your apple. Okay. Everyone calm yourselves for our next contestant. Referred to by many as Hot Gem, this contestant has a previous degree in exercise sports science. He's not actually a chiro like everyone thinks. And he's now finishing up his master's in physiotherapy. He's originally from Melbourne, not Canada. Please give a warm welcome to Nick Blacker. Woo! Just a quick spin for the ladies, Nick, and for Elise. Okay. So, how are you feeling tonight? Excited to be in the competition?
Slightly underdressed. I missed the bit on the invitation that said cocktail attire, so apologies.
Yeah, everyone gets noticed that. Okay. So, what's your favourite thing about physio?
It's a great question. A lot of things I love about being a physio. I think probably one of the greatest things is when we do everything right, our patients love us, they praise us, they make us feel like superheroes. When we do something wrong, we blame our patients, tell them that they're doing too much or too little of the things that we told them they should or should not be doing. And when we have absolutely no idea what's going on and all hope is lost, we use ultrasound.
Do you just want to repeat that last sentence for us?
We use ultrasound.
All right, sounds pretty good. But so why should you be Mr. Physio 2013?
Well, first of all, it's an honour just to be nominated. It's got a big history, this award. I believe Dr. Kevin Kemp-Smith was the original Mr. Physio in 1991. I think that year he was also did a cameo on Baywatch. And was Mr. July on the cover of Abs. Still going. But as I digress, why I should be Mr. Physio, I can name all 8 carpal bones in the wrist, and a cardio tutor of mine once told me that my OSPE performance was average.
It was quite impressive, Nick. I've heard some people say that the cuboid's in the hand. Callum Cox. And so last question for tonight. If you could change the world, what would you do?
Well, changing the world has always been a passion of mine. I thought about this question long and hard. I'm reminded of a quote that before we change the world, we each need to look inside and change ourselves. And while you all go home and digest and reflect on that, I will think up a better answer and Facebook you all. Hashtag, that was way funnier in my head.
Hashtag, thanks, Nick. Nick Black, everyone, thank you.
All right, up next is a combo that cannot be matched. A taller than average chap with a smaller than average sidekick in musculoskeletal science. He has unparalleled intelligence and brain power and enjoys showing travel photos in lectures. Must tutor Evan Coops. Okay, and a Hawaiian shirt enthusiast with a keen knowledge for all things musk. This tutor enjoys training at the gym, specialising in Bosu ball training as prep for the Anaconda race. Kevin Kemp-Smith. Okay, so, what is your favourite...
Funny you mention that. Reminds me of a time when I was in the Antarctic Circle. Polar bears. A lot of good men lost. We were there for 30 days, minus 60 degrees daily basis, hurling winds, mate. It was tough. And met the love of my life there. My God, was she beautiful. I didn't have the courage to talk to her, but she turned me down. After I did talk to her. And yeah, so then I went back into the Antarctic Circle where she was still living, fortunately, and just told her, no, I'm sorry, I moved on. All right, so thank you.
And Kevin, what is your favourite thing about physio?
Well, I believe it's critical to go for the gold standard of treatment. I believe calf raisers are the critical impact for recovery.
So you guys should all go for the gold standard, which is critical for recovery.
All right, Evan. Why should you be Mr. Physio 2013?
Mr. Physio. Funny you should mention that. Must have shrunk in the wash. Funny you should mention that. It reminds me of a time, it was in 97. I was in Nepal, okay? Backpacking. I was with a tribe. They were called the and they took me in as one of their own. We practiced hunting. A lot of good men lost. Found the love of my life there. Thank you.
And Kevin, why should you be Mr. Physio 2013?
12, 13, 14, 15. I don't go out for personal accolades. I believe it's critical that you believe in yourself. So, I don't go out there for personal accolades. I believe Evan Coops deserves this award. He's about 2 foot taller than me. Probably deserves it a little bit more. He's got height to his advantage. I'm not sure about his shirts though. I don't know if you've noticed, but I lived in Hawaii for a little bit of time. I believe the shirts over there that they wear are very fun and enjoyable. And I just give my award to Evan Coops.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Okay, last question. Let's make this one quick, hey boys? If you could change the world, what would you do?
We've actually run out of time for this question. This will be your own learning, okay, for the next lecture. Oh, sorry, Mr. Physio, thank you very much.
Let's pass it on to Kevin.
I believe it's not up to me either. I believe the people out there in the audience, it's up to you guys. You are the future of physiotherapy. I've passed my time. It's up to you guys. Thank you.
Wow, Ree, that was a really impressive set of contestants. Really raises the bar of the competition, don't you think?
Yes, I'll read my lines. For sure. It'll be interesting to see if they can be matched by our next couple of contestants. She encourages the use of drugs as the #1 treatment option for patients, enjoys a cheeky gin and tonic, but red wine never goes astray during her PhD. Up next is Kate Smith.
Yeah.
Alongside Kate tonight is the tall, not so dark, but very handsome and knows all there is about cardio. Conceal your blushes, ladies. Jamie Wood. Looking great tonight. How you feeling, Kate? You look a bit under the weather.
I'm a little bit hungover, but, you know, that's every Thursday morning, as you know.
Good. All right. So, Jamie, we'll start with you. What's your favourite thing about physio?
My favourite thing about physio is coaching my students through their first time. Oh, suctioning. Yep. Yeah. Also, helping them master their suctioning technique. Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. And Kate, your favourite thing about physio?
Well, I think I can speak for a few of the girls here, but I think the favourite thing about physio with the girls here is Jamie over here.
Get off him. Okay. I can see you, Kate. All right, so Jamie, why should you be Mr. Physio 2013?
Because I've got the best puff going round. But I wouldn't be too sad if I lose it to Kev, because there's some pretty good-looking calf muscles.
You do have a great huff, Jamie. Sorry, I just sorted myself out. So Kate, why should you be Miss Physio 2013?
Well, I don't know how many of the tutors here can have 3 bottles of wine and still mark papers at 3 a.m. in the morning.
That is quite impressive. I think you might have failed one of mine, but anyways. And so, if you could change the world, Jamie, what would you do?
I'd make it compulsory at the age of 18 to participate in a suctioning course instructed by yours truly.
I'd go. And so, Kate, if you could change the world, what would you do?
As long as everybody's got a glass of red wine in the winter and a glass of G&T in the summer, everyone's happy.
Damn straight. Okay, well, thank you very much, Kate and Jamie. You feel free to head off the stage. Just watch yourself getting down there, Kate. Small stride, small stride. All right, so that finishes off the contestants for tonight, Bronte. Should we get them all up to reveal a winner?
All right, if all contestants would like to come up to the stage, let's find out who is our Physio of the Year. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, the way we're going... Ooh, careful. Oh, here's Jamie. Where's Kate? Come on, Kate. Oh, Kate! All right, the way we're going to judge who is Mr/Miss Physio of 2013 is we're going to go through each contestant and you're going to give a cheer, and the loudest cheer will be Mr/Miss Physio of 2013. So let's start with... All right, Kevin. No, Evan. Sorry, Evan. Give a cheer for Evan. Oh.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Come on, Kev, you've had your turn. All right, Anne Furness. Anne, what's in your pocket?
Oh, doing some weeding.
Thanks, Anne. And up next, Michelle Kendall.
Okay, up next, Leo.
That is rough. All right, Seb Eglinton.
Yeah.
All right, give it up for Dave Sainsbury.
Give your applause for Nick Blacker. Corbyn's keen.
All right, I think she's probably one of our favourites. Kate Smith.
and cardio heartthrob Jamie Wood. So what do you think, Bronte? I think we might have a winner.
I think that probably Anne had the loudest cheer. What do you guys think? So I think Anne's probably the winner. Do we have a runner-up, Ree? What do you reckon?
Kate Smith for runner-up. Thank you very much for all of our contestants. Enjoy your night.
Yeah.